First offering on its way. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. So here's Yoan Moncada batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
At the plate now, Luis Robert popped him up. Olson moving to his left. 1 out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Yermin Mercedes.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yermin Mercedes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. One out and a runner on second base. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Into the box, Gerard Dyson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled off. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now. Mike Minor gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now pitching for the A's, number 23, Mike Minor.
To the plate now, Nick Madrigal. Lifted in the air out towards left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
So no one on now after the sac fly, and stepping up as the shortstop, Leury Garcia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate, Zach Collins. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
In now, Eloy Jimenez. Left center, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 10-0 score. So he's able to come through here with two away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently second in the AL in that category. And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the White Sox 10 and the A's nothing. At the plate, Tony Kemp. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Kemp is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
So now to the plate, Robbie Grossman. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Ball, that's up.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Brandon Nimmo. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. fouled away. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Into the box now, Luis Robert, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list. T.J. McFarland comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
T.J. McFarland.
Standing in now, Yerman Mercedes, as he rips it on the ground to second. One there, on to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at 3rd now.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Gerard Dyson. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. White Sox on top 10-0. Now the A's designated hitter, Tommy La Stella. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Leury Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next is Chicago. The first baseman, Zach Collins.
Digging in to try it again, Zach Collins. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're still in front 10-0. Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Coming to the plate now, Sean Murphy. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Grandal shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit has jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And of course we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded, and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. Into the box, Ramon Laureano. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. On its way is pitch number 75. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. A's are gone in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Hit well towards the hole. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting. Grandal.
Ready for another chance? Yasmani Grandal. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. Kemp over to his left. 2 down.
Now batting. Third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Now at the plate, Tony Kemp starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Robbie Grossman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
That's high. That's the ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
1 out, nobody on. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Line hard, but foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing, so he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
At the plate now, Brandon Nimmo, and right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Palehose put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Lucas Giolito records his 31st victory this season and recorded 19 strikeouts in this ball game. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.